Football does things to you, doesn't it? That was heading for a first victory of the season, and then 35 seconds from the end conceding. That must feel like a defeat in your changing room.
It does. I mean, the lads in there are a little bit deflated, but as I just said, it's it was a very, very, very good second half performance, and it warranted 3 points, to be fair. But they stuck at it. Ball comes into your box, and someone's got to deal with it, and we didn't deal with it. Didn't deal with the throw-in to start off with. And we have to be better than that. And I've just said to them, we're young lads there. We've got three of them. We've got Seb playing out of position, if you like, at left back, who's doing outstanding. We've got young Zacho on loan. And then we've asked Donald to drop back in there for Farhan Rawson, one of your most experienced players going off. Got a bit of experience going back there. And you got Michael Kelly, the goalkeeper. So it's a different back four, if you like. Getting used to each other, how we play. And we just need a few more leadership skills on the pitch, if you like. But yeah, disappointing, but I've just picked them all up there because, you know what, I was so proud of them, especially second half.
It was a game that had a little bit of everything. You were behind and level and behind again, and then scored twice in a minute to go in front. What does it say about the character of those players? Although you've only taken a point, that although a couple of times you were behind in the game, you got yourselves in front.
Well, I just spoke about it at half time. I said there has to be a bit of belief, and we've got that belief, we've got that togetherness in there, what I've always spoke about, and it showed second half. So, the first half was a bit scrappy. I think the basics, if you like, passing and controlling the ball, and maybe, your final ball into the box was wanting a little bit. But as I said, we had the chat at half time, the belief to say, listen, do the basics right, play the way we've asked you to play, and they actually went out and delivered. And to score the goals that we did score, to go in front, that showed massive character. And, and that's only great for the dressing room and the squad. What
will today do for Jimmy Knowles and for Kelsey Mooney to get up and running and get their first goals for Accrington?
Well, mean everything for them. That's everyone's desperate for them to score, and they have done. I know they scored pre-season, if you like, but we were desperate for them to score. It'll be absolutely massive. The confidence will do them the world of good. But as we touched on, that's what they do. That's what they've been brought in for, to score goals, and they'll do that, and they'll do more because the way they played, and especially second half. Jimmy warmed into the game. Kelsey he looked like a proper target man. So really pleased and really happy for them two getting off the mark.
You mentioned Farhan Rawson there, who you lost in the course of conceding that first goal. Clearly, you'll be very unhappy with the way you defended for that goal. I'm interested in how he's doing because he's a big man and he looked like he was suffering when he came off.
Yeah, I think he was. I mean, I haven't been in there just yet. I just sort of glanced past and I know the doc Joyce was looking after him. So I'll go in and see how he is. But I'm sure it was a nasty clash of heads. Daly's got there and put the ball in the back of the net. But we'll see how he is over the next few days, and we'll monitor that.
Now, you signed Nelson Kumbeni yesterday. I'm sure nobody would have anticipated him getting on the pitch quite so soon. How much did he impress you with being kind of thrown in at the deep end?
Well, yeah, you could say that, but we knew his qualities, and that's why we brought him to the club. We've seen him play for Bolton before, Bolton, the B team and stuff, so we knew the qualities he had, we knew the skill sets that he has, we knew what he was like as a person, as a character, so that's why we brought him in, and then everyone's seen what he did bring when he went onto the pitch, in terms of his qualities, his range of passes, and his physicality, and getting us on the ball and getting us on the front foot to go forwards. So really, really pleased for him.
You've got loads of central midfield players now. How much competition is there in there at the minute?
It has to be competition. We brought Donald in as cover, if you like, for right back, and he's gone into midfield and been excelled. He's gone and played at the back there for whatever minutes it was, and excelled at the back there. So we want that competition, and competition is only healthy for the squad and for the players and the individual. Hopefully, that's what it is. It's a competitive world that we're all living in. So hopefully they'll grab it with both hands and compete against each other. That's what we're hoping for.
Another goal for Tyler Walton and an assist in the game. How much of an impact has he made in these first two league matches?
Fantastic. Tyler has been absolutely fantastic for us. Individually getting at people, 1v1s. His link-up plays getting better with Seb, and as I said, Seb's not a natural left back, but their understanding now and relationship has grown. You can see that, and then you get the left side of midfield with Nelson coming on, and you can see the understanding there. And we got down that side of how many times and put balls in the box, and it's the same on the other side with Sean. Sean gives you what he gives you there in terms of him and Connor combining and getting balls in the box. So really, really pleased with Tyler, and and to score again was I think it was just reward for him for the way he played.
And just the last personnel thing, no Alex Henderson in your squad today. Is he okay? Is that just competition for places?
Competition for places. So I've said to the lads, listen, we're on the training grounds. That's where we see how they can play, how they can train, what they bring. And we know Alex has delivered in the past, and like everyone else has. But it's healthy competition. It's good competition, and they've got to now compete with one another. whoever that is, whatever position that is, and make sure that it's good for the team.
And we talk about confidence and the performance in that second half particularly. Is the $1 million question now how you go about repeating that at Newport in a week's time?
Well, it is, but you've got all week now to prepare for that. So I just, as I said, the lads feel a little bit deflated, but it's the first point, of many, and it's down to hard work. It's down to executing a game plan. It's down to working hard on the training ground, the basics, getting the basics right in the second half, and we'll look forward to getting into Newport probably tomorrow if you like, or Monday.